Welcome to this episode of Been There, Done That. My name is Patricia Baronowski-Schneider, CEO of Pristine Advisors, investor relations, public relations, and media relations and marketing firm with over 3 decades of experience working in a wide variety of niches across the globe. Typical marketing meetings don't work. Having discussed the necessity and benefits of effective marketing meetings, let's discuss the most common characteristics of bad meetings. It's time to rethink your process if any of these describe your meetings. Be brutally honest here and rethink your process. The purpose of your meeting is lacking. A meeting without a purpose is a waste of everyone's time in this game. Each meeting should be purposed to accomplish a specific goal, just as every campaign must have a clear objective. Take every step you can to make this goal a reality in the most efficient way possible. Meetings shouldn't just be held for the sake of it. Make sure you schedule meetings to achieve specific goals. I'll explain some of the most common types of meetings in the next section. And really only invite people who are important to your aims. Don't invite Bill from accounting to your daily scrum unless you're absolutely certain he needs to be there. A clear purpose keeps attendees focused and allows you to make rapid progress during meetings. Time is wasted in meetings. Marketing meetings are time-consuming, which is one of the biggest problems. Planning, organizing, and holding them takes time and resources away from core marketing duties. The key to empowering your team is to ensure your meetings empower them to do more. You need to maximize the benefits that I've stated and minimize the disadvantages that I discuss in this section if you want to make your meetings a worthwhile time investment. It's especially true for marketing meetings that time is a precious commodity. It's important to utilize time effectively when planning and implementing meetings. The purpose of every meeting should be to leave every person with a sense that the meeting was worthwhile and valuable. Otherwise, you're just wasting valuable time. Meetings should be brief and concise to make the most of time, as well as to ensure that participants are engaged and focused. Other tasks are interrupted by them in an office environment where everyone starts at the same time. Organizing tasks is another challenge. Another problem people claim is that other tasks are interrupted by these meetings. In an office environment where everyone starts at the same time, organizing tasks is another challenge, and your meetings will distract from your other tasks unless they're done at the beginning of the day. There can be no pleasing everyone. That's just a fact of life, especially when it comes to meetings. And you need to schedule them when most people can attend. That's just part of the compromise. People's workflows get interrupted when interruptions occur, and fixed times leave little room for maneuver. A developer could be halfway through coding up a bug fix when he or she has to attend a meeting, and after the meeting is over, find out where they left off on the code page and complete the task, especially if you've just spent 30 minutes discussing something totally different in the meeting. There are many types of interruptions. Some which may be mildly inconvenient, and others that may be quite damaging. The following approaches can help you mitigate these risks. If every member of the team begins his or her day at the same time, schedule meetings at the beginning of the day. To make team member schedules easier, schedule meetings for the same time each week, for example, 9 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. To ensure that nothing crucial is interrupted, encourage team members to work on low-risk tasks ahead of the meeting. Meeting time should be flexible and should not interfere with important tasks. If something important needs to be finished, allow members to be 10 minutes late. This problem can be tackled in so many ways that you just have to find what works for you. There are a number of factors to consider, such as the way your team operates. Office-based teams, for example, can hold meetings at the start of the day and avoid interruptions. There may be a little more complexity if you're working with a remote or partially or fully team, as people are likely to work flexible hours or in a different time zone. As a result, some companies take a fairly flexible approach to meetings so people can complete their important tasks on time. While waiting for someone to finish something or get to the point where they can leave it for the meeting, you can work on smaller tasks for 10 minutes. The majority of meetings are ineffective. That's another complaint people have. There's no doubt that marketing meetings drain time, personnel, and other resources, but rarely produce high-value outputs. In marketing meetings, if you and your team members feel their time is not being utilized well, you have an issue. Make sure your meetings create enough value to justify interrupting people's workflows and taking 10 to 30 minutes from their day. It's important to add value to every minute spent during meetings, and this can take many forms, such as motivation, celebrating successes, praising people, reminding the team of past accomplishments. It could be critique, understanding why mistakes happen and avoiding them. It could be analyzing campaigns and tasks to learn valuable lessons. Ideation, turning concepts into actionable strategies by discussing and developing ideas. Could be problem spotting, identifying problems that need to be addressed. What about solution finding solutions to known problems? Once the meeting's over, create actionable plans and steps to follow. It's time to take a closer look at why you're holding meetings in the first place if they don't produce value. Moreover, holding too many meetings is one of the most common mistakes marketing managers make with meetings, which I'll explain a little later. It's cheap to talk. A meeting is worthless if you spend 30 minutes making great plans that don't materialize or take too long to implement. You can add the following types of tasks to your meeting task management software by making sure every meeting ends with a to-do list, such as a list of immediate tasks, things that need to be done immediately after the meeting, or short-term responsibilities, tasks that have to be completed at the meeting or within a short time frame after. Midterm tasks. These should be completed by the end of the week or specified deadline. Then long-term responsibilities, work that should be added to the backlog of tasks beyond the current campaign. Then you have your doables, opportunities to take action when the opportunity arises. Actionable plans must come out of your meeting to improve your marketing activities, and those plans must be implemented. The alternative is coming up with ideas that will never be implemented, a culture of speculation rather than innovation. Marketing meetings are categorized into the following types. After I've discussed the challenges and benefits of running marketing meetings, it seems right now to discuss some of the different types of meetings that you might want to conduct. As the title of my post says, been there, done that. I can assure you that in my 35 years of working in the industry, I've done it all, and I've learned from many mistakes. I've learned so much, and I can help you do what works best to get your story in front of the audience that matters most to you. Contact me to learn more about my story. You can find out more about me on my website at www.pristineadvisors.com, and that's EDBISERS.com. You can also contact me by email at pbaronowski@pristineadvisors.com. You can reach me by telephone at 631-756-2486. Until next time.